Muirlands Dolphins, this is Lucas Hong, and welcome to Quarter 2. We hope your new period 4, 5, and 6 classes will be fun and challenging, in a good way. Today is Monday, November 2nd, 2020, and as usual, we have a jam-packed, exciting, educational, uplifting bulletin just for you. Have you heard of Dia de los Muertos? Also known as the Day of the Dead, it's a traditional Mexican holiday celebrated on November 2nd. On this day, it's believed that the souls of the dead return to visit their living family members. Many people celebrate this day by visiting the graves of deceased loved ones and setting up altars with their favorite food, drinks, and photos. Well, as you know, Election Day is tomorrow, November 3rd. We hope that every eligible American citizen has voted because your voice matters and every vote counts. Next, we'll hear from Marlene with some fun facts and trivia.
Hey Dolphins, this is Marlene here with you guys some voting trivia. Question number 1. What year were women legal to vote? A. 1947, B. 1892, C. 1920, or D. 1935? The answer is C. 1920. Question number 2. How old must you be to vote? A. 12, B. 18 plus, C. 15, or D. 14? The answer is B. 18 plus. Question number 3, our last question is, how many presidents do we have? A. 42, B. 44, C. 45, or D. 39? The answer is C. 45. We have 45 presidents so far, and these are them. This has been Marlene. Don't forget to tell your family to vote because every vote counts. Anyways, back to you guys.
Thanks, Marlene. There's always something new to learn every day. Now sit back and enjoy a special musical performance by Josie.
When you vote, you get to have a say on who becomes a live USA. Some people vote just to have fun. This is serious, so listen everyone. When you're 18, you're entitled to vote. It's really easy. Now you gotta think, who will it be? Who will it be? Who will it be? You can do it by now. Write it down so be easy, right? Let it all out. But don't forget to send or else it won't count. November 3rd, the state got away, cause this is when we get to see who will it be. That's all for now. Ciao.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I loved performing in it. I bet all of you guys did, especially you, random grandma. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoy this. Moon's out.
Wow, that was awesome. Thanks, Josie. Coming up next, we have Maria, Annabelle, and Maya giving us some educational insight into voting rights and responsibilities.
Hi Muirlands Dolphin, this is Maria with our educational segment on voting. If you ever watch YouTube or go on a website, you might see ads that might encourage you to vote for or against a certain proposition or political party. Often when you open the YouTube page, you'll see an ad on the top supporting one president, and they often use this to target kids so they can impact their opinion on their parents. These people are getting paid to tell you this information. What they say might not always be true. They try to get you to think a certain way so that you can support them in their campaign. Now, you might have seen an ad telling you to vote yes on Prop 22. You see people telling you that they want to stay independent contractors, and that if you vote yes or no, things could happen to them and their families. So next time you see an ad telling you to vote one way or another, remember that these people are getting paid and are not always telling the truth. Now, some of the information may be true, so do your research and see which websites are credible sources and which are not. Now, Maya, what can you tell us about the U.S. Electoral College?
Have you ever wondered why presidential elections are not decided by popular vote? It's because of the Electoral College. The Electoral College is a group of electors established by the United States that forms every 4 years to elect the President and the Vice President of the United States. There is a total of 538 electors in the United States, but each state has a different number of electors depending on the population. For example, California has the most electors with 55 people. In addition, the Electoral College almost always operates with a winner-takes-all system. For example, President Trump beat Hillary Clinton in Florida because Trump won by 2.2%, but that meant he got to claim all 29 of Florida's votes. Overall, the Electoral College is a body of electors who has a big impact on the elections. Annabelle, do you have anything you want to teach us about voting equality rights?
Hi, this is Annabelle, and I'll be talking about voting equality rights. Have you ever wondered when African Americans and women were allowed to vote? Isn't it sad how late it was? Even though the 14th Amendment considered African Americans U.S. citizens, they had to go through a series of literacy tests and forms, and it was guaranteed they would fail. It wasn't until 1965 that some African Americans could actually vote. Also, it wasn't until 1920 that women could vote. In 1915, a suffrage bill was brought before the House of Representatives but ended up being defeated. Then again in 1917, but this time the amendment fell 2 votes short. Finally, on August 18, 1920, the 19th Amendment was ratified. Voting started in 1776, which is devastating considering white women were only allowed to vote 152 years after this, and African American people were only allowed to vote 189 years after this. Thank you for listening to the education segment. I hope you learned something. Now back to you, Lucas.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be more educated on our voting rights and responsibilities as U.S. citizens. Did you know we also have a new anime club at Muirlands? Check it out. Oh, hey guys. We also have a book club, ABC, A Book Club. You get it? They meet every Friday at 1:20 p.m. Are you ready to discuss books in a fun and deep way? Email Mrs. Michelino or check the school website. Speaking of books, Mrs. Ventica always has the best book suggestions, and I can't wait to see what she has in store for us this week. Here she is with her latest author review.
Hi, Muirlands. Welcome to my author talk. Middle school is a complicated time in life, a time of changing friendships, seeking identity, learning self acceptance, and finding and using your voice. I'd like to introduce you to an award winning author of middle school fiction, Alex Gino. First, I'd like to share the novel George. George is keeping a secret, but through the class play Charlotte's Web, George learns to be, well, to use Charlotte's word, radiant, radiant. Next, I'd like to share Alex Gino's latest title, Rick. Rick is a middle school student who wants his own life to be understood, even if that means breaking away from old friendships and making new ones. I hope these titles will get your vote as best books to read for middle school students. Happy reading, Muirlands.
Thank you, Mrs. Ventica. I can't wait to check out that author. Next up is my buddy Mohammed with a color voting segment. What's that, you ask? Well, keep watching to find out.
Hey Muirlands, this is Mohammed Ali Khan, and I'm in 6th grade, and I'll be giving you a color personality test. Before we begin, choose your favorite color out of red, white, and blue. Also, this is only for fun. Don't need to take anything seriously. And finally, not all the attributes might fit you. Well, let's begin. With red, the lively. People who lean to the color red are very motivated, supportive, and they love having a good time. But they also tend to rush through things, have a very short temper, and procrastinate. They also do well in competitive sports, debates, and performing arts that require confidence. And finally, these people are normally party animals and they love being the center of the attention. Next, we have blue, the loyal. Fans of blue are considered dependable, trustworthy, loyal, strong, and compassionate. They also like to give out advice and are very dependable. They can also keep secrets without creating any conflict. However, sometimes they can let their inhibitions get the best of them, causing them to not speak their mind and go with the crowd. Finally, blue lovers are very good at mind games, riddles, team projects, and acting. Next, and finally, we have white, the calm. People who prefer white are very orderly, modest, calm, and perhaps a bit naive. These people prefer to wear white clothes and they prefer aesthetic designs. Also, while they are sometimes a bit quiet and reserved, white lovers are kind of popular and comfortable to be around. People who love the color white try to stay out of arguments and try to prove innocence when a conflict comes up. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for watching, happy voting, and back to you, Lucas.
Thanks, Mohammed. That was really interesting. Next up, we're in for a patriotic treat. Let's see what Peyton's whipping up in the kitchen this week.
Hey Muirlands! Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make perfect Election Day Rice Krispie treats. Melt 6 tablespoons of butter and 8 cups of marshmallows until fully melted. Slowly stir in your 12 cups of Rice Krispie cereal. With clean, buttered hands, press into baking pan. And to keep your pesky brother away, let him lick the spoon. In a microwave-safe bowl, melt half a teaspoon of shortening and 1 cup of white chocolate baking chips until smooth. Drizzle and spread evenly, then decorate.
That really got my stomach rumbling. Thanks, Peyton. And finally, next up is one of my personal favorites, Project Wisdom. Take it away, Turi.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is Miss Worley, your friendly school counselor, with a few words of wisdom. It is now November, and November's theme is gratitude. All American citizens over the age of 18 have the right to vote. Many have fought and died for that right. Many have suffered. One such person was Dr. Alice Paul, who in 1917 picketed the White House for a woman's right to vote. She was arrested and thrown into jail. When she went on a hunger strike, she was force-fed through a tube in her nose, but she persevered. Eventually, she was pardoned by the president, who later supported the 19th Amendment, which gave women the right to vote. Fun factoid, we are now at the centennial of the 19th Amendment. If you can believe that, it's only been 100 years since women have had the right to vote in this country. This upcoming Tuesday, which is tomorrow, Americans will go to the polls. They will vote for the president, senators, congressional representatives, governors, local officials. As you watch the elections, remember people like Dr. Alice Paul. Decide now that when you are old enough, you will honor those who suffered and died so you can make your vote count for something. Something to think about. This is Miss Worley. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Peace out.
All right, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching. This is Lucas Hong, your favorite anchor, signing off. This has been LJ Radio TV. Just listen and watch.